What a game between New York City FC and the Red Bulls tonight, as it was the second Hudson Valley Derby game in a row, this time in the Bronx. The previous game was Wednesday night at Red Bulls Arena, which ended in a 1-1 tie. That game was very controversial as a handball in the 97th minute set up the Red Bulls for the equalizing goal on a penalty kick. However, New York was heading into the Bronx tonight looking to come back from that loss, and Ronnie Dela had a lot of confidence in the team being home for this one tonight.
We have great fans, and they create an unbelievable good atmosphere in the stadium. And tomorrow, I'm sure there's going to be even more people there. And also it's a game that everybody wants to win. So I'm looking forward to come and feel the atmosphere and the game.
Now, New York City FC had a chance to rebound off the tie from Wednesday night tonight, and it appeared at first they were going to do so. They came out of the gate strong with the first chance coming from Maxi Morales just a minute into the match. New York City FC had yet another chance early on a shot by Tati Castellanos, where he attempted a shot off the volley on a cross, but it was just left of the post. Sean Johnson was big all game long and made multiple saves early in the first half to keep the game scoreless. Now, the next big opportunity from New York City FC came off a breakaway by Castellanos, but he was unable to keep control of the ball and get the shot off. It was at this point in the game when things started to swing out of New York City FC's favor and into the Red Bulls' favor. The Red Bulls started to mount countless attacks on New York City FC's defense, and New York City FC could not get anything going offensively and played much of their time on their own defensive third. The chances for the Red Bulls start on a breakaway from attackers Omir Fernandez and Patrick Kamala at the 30-minute mark, but they're unable to get their shot off by good defense from New York City FC. Another great chance happened. This time it was New York City FC. Thais Magno had a breakaway into the box. He was unable to get a clean shot off, though, and it was kicked just left of the post. It was New York City FC's best chance so far in this match. Now, Sean Johnson came up big again. This time it was a deflection off of New York City FC defender. Sean Johnson had to make a diving effort to his left to come up with the stop. Now, there's relentless pressure on the New York City FC defensive line, and the Red Bulls were finally able to get their goal at the 43-minute mark off a shot from Omir Fernandez on a cross from inside the box. This gave the Red Bulls a 1-0 lead heading into the second half. The second half started with a series of back-and-forth chances between both teams, but it wasn't until the 56th minute when New York City FC had their first big opportunity. This came on a free kick, which Morales was set to take. It was just outside the box, but instead he acted as a decoy on the free kick, and he set up Tinner Holm, who took the shot instead. His chance was belted directly at the keeper, Coronel, who made the save. Now, slowly as the second half moved along, momentum began to build up in New York City FC's favor as they continued to put the pressure on the Red Bulls' defensive line. Among New York City FC's many attacking runs in the second half, there were two defining moments. The first was when Tati Castellanos broke through the defensive line but did not get a shot off as the defender tracked him down from behind and made the tackle. The second was when Hebert made a great run and was called for a foul against Red Bulls defender Andrew Gutman. The run was an amazing run down the center of the field, and if he got the ball, it was a wide open shot between him and the keeper. However, the ref saw him trip up the defender Gutman, and on replay it looked like Gutman might have tripped over himself, but the ref went with the decision to book Hebert with the foul. Now, late in the second half, New York City FC had a series of chances with 10 minutes to go, including one off of corner that found the head of Rodriguez, but Coronel came up big with a huge save. In the end, New York City FC was unable to finish their opportunities and found themselves on the losing side. The match ended 1-0 in favor of the Red Bulls. Sean Johnson won man of the match for New York City FC. He had 6 saves on the night. He was the best player for New York City FC all match long. New York City FC came out of this one winning possession, only 58% of it, but had nothing to show for it, only 10 shots and 4 of them being on goal. New York City FC will look to put this loss away and get ready for their next match against Chicago Wednesday night, September 29th. I'm Michael Calamari with WFUV Sports.